So my cousin moved into this new apartment, right? And the last person who lived there left behind this random box in the back of the closet filled with junk, mostly old receipts, a buster charger, stuff like that. But at the bottom, there was this little leather journal. It didn't have a name or anything, just pages filled with the writings from someone named Anaya. At first, I was just flipping through, but her words, they hit me. Honest, emotional, full of heart. Like she was working through something real, and I couldn't look away. So now I'm sharing it, one entry at a time. I'll keep reading if you keep listening. Above the city, beneath the stars. Anaya's Diary, Part 1. February 8th, 10:42 p.m. 2019. Dear Diary, I've always heard that when you least expect it, something unforgettable can happen. I didn't believe it until he looked at me. This wasn't just my first date. It was something else. Something I think I'll carry with me forever. Here's what happened the night a girl like me flew above the city and beneath the stars. I didn't mean to say anything. He wasn't even looking at me. He was talking to Tasha, complimenting her, flirting in a way that was smooth but respectful. She wasn't having it. Tasha never was, unless a guy came with a 401k and a yacht. The rest of us just watched, trying not to laugh. And I couldn't help but think he was too fine to walk away without a win. So I opened my mouth and changed the course of my life. If you really want to take someone out on a date, I said, take me. He turned, surprised, smiled, laughed. And just like that, I had my first date. Thursday at 5. I spent the next 2 days floating. Grandma and Mama were all in. They called me hot in the pants and told me to keep quiet around my daddy. I didn't care. I was 19, freshly starved for romance, and this man Jay felt like a story I wanted to be written into. He FaceTimed me the day before, told me to wear a dress, that it would be something special. I blushed so hard, Grandma told him he better be good. He promised he would. He even called her ma'am. Then the moment came. He showed up with roses, knocked on the door like a gentleman. I wanted to hide, but I opened it anyway. And there he was, smiling, holding out flowers, telling me I looked beautiful, like it was a fact and not a compliment. And for the first time in a long time, I felt seen. And then the real surprise came. He took me flying, literally. We drove to a private airport in Fort Worth, and I just stared at this tiny plane like it might be a joke. He wasn't joking. He was flying us to Houston. Dinner, he said. I almost said no, but he looked at me with those soft, steady brown eyes and asked me to trust him. So I did. In the air, the world below softened into light and shadows. He pointed out cities, landmarks, and told stories, and I just listened, not because I had to, but because I wanted to. He spoke with a kind of quiet authority that made everything feel safe. Like, even if I didn't know what I was doing, I could just follow him. We landed in Houston and walked the cool evening to a rooftop restaurant downtown. The hostess called his name. Our table was ready. The wine was poured. And I was there, floating in a dress I wasn't sure was good enough. Sipping from a glass I wasn't sure I should be allowed to hold. But he made it all feel natural. We talked, laughed, flirted. I told him things I didn't expect to that night. He listened to every word like they mattered. At this lounge afterwards, he kissed me, softly, gently, like he had all the time in the world. Then after, back in the plane, somewhere above Texas, he kissed me again. Ever kissed someone 30,000 feet in the air, he asked. I smiled, not yet, and just like that I did. We landed late, but I wasn't ready for the night to end. We got milkshakes, sat in his car, talked about old wounds and weird dreams, and what it was like to be young and feel unsure about the world. And somewhere, that moment, the quiet one, after all the flying and flirting, was the one I think I'll remember the most. I wanted him badly, and before I could talk myself out of it, I leaned in. There in the front seat of his car, I let go of whatever idea I had about first dates were supposed to go, and I kissed him like I never wanted to stop. I'm not sure if this is the start of something lasting. I don't even know if I'll ever see him again. But tonight, I felt wanted, desired, protected. Like I was the only girl in the sky. And for a first date, that's all I can ask for. Until next time, Anaya. P.S. Grandma said, don't let a man take your breath unless he's prepared to help you catch it again. I think Jay might be the exception. At least I hope so.